You know what time it is. Grab your snacks, get comfy, and prepare for some of the wildest, cringiest, and downright unbelievable stories the internet has to offer. From unhinged AITA drama to nuclear-level petty revenge, I'm diving deep into Reddit's best and worst stories, and trust me, I've got opinions. So, if you love messy Reddit drama, savage comebacks, and a little spice in your storytelling, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it.
Our Reddit posts are from the Spilled Spiced Tea subreddit. My boyfriend and ex-husband work together. Am I the asshole for giving my boyfriend food to take to work? I, 26 female, was married for 4 years. We got divorced because I found out I couldn't have children. I was content to stay child-free. It wasn't a huge loss. My ex-husband really wants a mini-me and to pass on his legacy. We had a good marriage for the most part, but that was that. I'm not too sad, as I've come to learn there's better out there. My boyfriend is honestly the kindest person I've ever met. I should note, we live in a small town and I have a type. My boyfriend of 7 months works with my ex-husband. They work as military contractors on airfields, doing different jobs. But they work in the same area with the same guys. I really like to cook and bake. I'm trying to not get diabetes though, so I don't eat everything I bake. I used to pack my ex-husband's lunch and would often send him to work with a tray of baked goods. I've taken extensive culinary classes around baking and I've been told the stuff I make is really good. Funny enough, when my boyfriend and I met, he said he always loved the stuff I made for their shop when I was married to my ex-husband. I now pack my boyfriend's lunch and send him stuff to take to work. Apparently a bunch of the guys they work with have been giving my ex-husband shit. Dating had apparently been going very poorly for him. I'm not shocked. Apparently this has been just making him not look forward to going to work. My boyfriend is significantly more attractive than my ex-husband and they're making jokes about how I upgraded from one mechanic to another. My boyfriend doesn't mind because the jokes paint him in a good light, and they tell him he's lucky, etc. He sent me a long message asking me to stop sending stuff to work with my boyfriend so the guys will leave him alone. He also asked me not to come to their annual 4th of July thing. I kind of feel like he's making his problems my problem. I don't feel like it's a fair request. But I'm not completely unempathetic, so I'm willing to stop if most people think I should. Am I the asshole? Oh my God. No, girl. You are not the asshole. You're the main character in this saga, the queen of glow-ups, the chef of karmic justice. This man divorced you because you couldn't give him a mini-me, like he's the last heir to the throne of Westeros. Boo freaking who. And now that Prince Legacy is eating microwave burritos alone while the entire airfield laughs and drools over your cookies and your upgrade of a boyfriend, suddenly your happiness is the problem? Absolutely not. You don't owe this man a damn thing. He threw away a loving marriage, gourmet lunches, and your flawless baking skills because biology didn't cooperate with his legacy fantasy. Now he's bitter that the woman he let go is thriving with someone hotter, happier, and well-fed? Honey, keep baking. Add extra chocolate. Type your initials into those cupcakes. Make a custom apron that says, "The one that got away and leveled up." Send it to the shop with a red velvet cake so rich it makes his tears taste like justice. And that 4th of July party. You better show up in a sundress that makes jaws drop, holding a tray of your famous cookies like the goddess of poetic revenge you are. Fireworks? You are the fireworks. Let this be a lesson to him and anyone watching. Never underestimate the quiet power of a woman who can bake, heal, and love again, even without a womb. You're not the villain. You're the plot twist. Let's read the next one. Am I the asshole for publicly humiliating my stepmom during her wedding speech after pretending to help with the wedding? So I, 16 female, recently did something that everyone in my family is calling cruel and immature, but I honestly don't feel that bad, and I want to know if I'm truly the villain here. My dad, 45 male, just got remarried to Trish, 38 female. My dad cheated on my mom with her for almost a year before they got caught. I was 13 when it all blew up. My mom was a stay-at-home mom who gave up her career for our family, and she was completely blindsided. Watching her break down like that was one of the worst things I've ever gone through. My dad moved in with Trish within 2 months and proposed to her last year. He kept telling me that I needed to accept his happiness and that Trish wanted to build a relationship with me. I mostly stayed quiet to keep the peace, but I never forgave either of them. I've been in therapy, by the way. When the wedding was being planned, Trish actually asked me to be part of it, helping organize, coordinating with vendors, and even doing a speech at the reception. I smiled, said sure, and played along. I helped pick flowers, tasted cakes, and even picked out my own dress. But inside, I was stewing. Every time Trish called us a blended family, I felt sick. So at the reception, I got up to do my speech. Everyone was smiling. Trish was beaming at me. I cleared my throat and said, paraphrased, obviously, when I was 13, I watched my family fall apart because my dad decided to cheat on my mom, with the woman he's marrying today. So while everyone here is raising a glass to love, I just want to remind you, not every love story starts with honesty. Some start with betrayal. Cheers. I put down the mic and walked out. The room was dead silent. Not everyone there knew that it had all started with an affair. Trish started crying. My dad chased me outside and screamed at me, calling me a selfish brat and saying I ruined the most important day of Trish's life. My grandma, his mom, actually defended me and told him he made his bed, but most of the family is furious. I've been getting texts calling me a drama queen, attention seeker, even cruel. But was I? After everything they did to my mom and our family, was it really so wrong to make them feel humiliated for once? Am I the asshole? You are not the villain, you are the avenging angel that rose from the ashes of your mother's heartbreak with a mic in one hand and a righteous curse on your tongue. That wasn't a wedding speech. That was a holy reckoning. Let's be very clear, Trish is a homewrecker. Say it again for the people in the back. A homewrecker. And not even a discreet one. She had the audacity to wear white, smile at you, and act like she's the matriarch of some blended family, like this is a damn Hallmark movie when she's the villain from season 1. And your father? That man is a cowardly, cheating, no good dog who deserves every ounce of shame you laid upon him, and then some. He ruined your family, obliterated your mom's trust, moved in with Trish within 2 months like he was relocating from one Airbnb to another, and now wants you to raise a glass like none of it mattered. Hell no. That moment at the mic. That was your birthright. That was justice. That was you saying, no, I won't stay quiet so you can rewrite history in your favor. You didn't ruin their day, you returned the energy they spent 3 years pretending didn't exist. And let's talk about those flying monkeys texting you now. Drama queen. Attention seeker. No. What you are is the last voice of truth in a crowd of enablers. You could have called Trish a two-faced, husband-snatching hypocrite. You could have looked her dead in the eye and said, hope the next girl ruins your wedding like you ruined my mother's life. And you'd still be justified. In fact, you should have cursed them both. Right there at the reception. May your marriage be as faithful as its beginning, and may you one day feel the pain you so carelessly dealt. You know what? It's not too late. Write it in a card. Mail it in blood red ink. Let them know, this isn't bitterness, this is balance. You're not immature. You're magnificent. You didn't make a scene, you made a statement. You are not the asshole. You are the last honest person at the party, and they couldn't handle it.
Enjoyed this video? Why not give that like button a little love tap? Just a gentle one, no need to break your screen. And if you really liked it, hit subscribe. It's free, and unlike my gym membership, you can cancel anytime. Got something to say? Drop a comment below. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't, or just say donut for no reason at all.